Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is GGF bringing you episode 3 of First Look / Let's Try Sector Unknown, the brand new isometric CRPG in space that comes out soon. I'm seeing this video a little early because the dev sent me a key. Not on my request, but just knowing that I enjoy these type of games, he sent it to me. So let's load up here and see where we're at. As the news of Star Frontier's retreat rippled back to the core systems, shareholder discontent festered. Their anger over the abandoned enterprises and wasted investments boiled over, questioning the competence of those who dared to retreat from such a potentially lucrative expanse. Alright guys, so last time, if you didn't see that episode, I highly suggest pausing this and going to watch that because it was quite fascinating. We got into some trouble here and we're going to get into more trouble. So let's head right through here. And I'm going to skip this dialogue because we saw it once. Where is it? Start combat. It's a bit late for caution. Okay, the Skulk braces for combat. Its exoskeleton flexing in anticipation. We are heading into combat. Surprise. Okay, grazed us. We have 55 health left, so let's see. Incendiary strike, kneecap, -2 action points. Let's try kneecap. And graze. -40, we're dead. No? Oh. Okay, let's use a Gene Flux. Heals damage. Now let's see. Just shoot. What about you? Is he gonna come in and fight? Stun beam. Oh, we died. Toxic attack. So we saw this screen last episode. Again, pause this one and check that one out to see stuff like that. Is our robot not fighting for us, or as you near TB227, you notice the robot's dormant state. TB227, there's no response. TX930 chimes in. TB227 operates with optimized energy protocols. Any period of inactivity is utilized for recharging. Its functionalities are narrowly defined by combat and not much else. Step away, you back away, leaving the robot to continue its power conserving. I'm not sure. Maybe we have to click up here in order to get it activated in combat. That might be... Oh, plus we've got to divvy out the stats as well. We are still not leveled up, but let's divvy out its stats. I just don't know how we're going to build it, but making it equipped for carbine seems like a perfectly logical idea. So give it 5 carbine skill, 1% for every 10 levels. Let's see. We can have it help with biology. Let's get it some larceny. Only 10 points left, but larceny is good. Engineering, 1 point to take us to 10 total as a party. Pistols, knives, knives could be interesting. 5 and 5 intimidation. 4 intimidation. Okay, and now for stats up here. Let's see. Coordination, hit chance and armor penetration, 3 coordination, 3 intelligence, aggression, critical and critical damage. Let's make its aggression like a 5. Vision, initiative, and range damage. Make that a 4. Speed, action points, and evasion. 4. Strength. 4. We have 13 points left. Coordination. Attribute bonus every 5th level. So let's go to level 5. I don't know why I did that though. Vision. Aggression will cost 3 points. Speed. Strength. Very balanced. A little too balanced for my taste, but that's what happened to come out. Alright, very good, very good. Damage would go down 11, but hit chance would go up 18. Other stuff would go down like critical damage and critical chance and armor penetration. So let's go with this build, which he's got perk points too. 8 damage. We can look at these now. Hazardous boost, plus 20 critical damage, plus 10% damage against. Combat duration. I guess that's an active ability. Scaling aggression, plus 1 damage increase per level, up to 20. Oh, that's cool. And these are cost of 2. First strike, plus 20 initiative. Dog of War, plus 2 action points. Very nice. Focused onslaught, plus 5% hit chance, 10% damage against. Combat duration. Titan Challenger, plus 30 damage versus opponents with 100 plus health. Nice. Rapid Dominance, plus 10 damage of initiative, 50 or more. Armor Shredder, add 5 armor penetration. Lethal Boost, plus 10% critical chance, minus 10% damage against. Combat duration. Range Master, 10% damage, ranged weapons. Blade Master, plus 10% damage bladed weapons, plus 5% damage all weapons. Weapons Master. These are worth 8. Last Stand, deal plus 100 damage, reduce health to 20. Crit Killer, plus 50% damage if enemy has 40% or more critical chance. Wounded Pride, plus 5% damage for every 5% health missing. Overkill, plus 30% critical damage for each team kill. Mitigation, Armor Flux, plus 5 armor, minus 5% damage, combat duration. Scaling Fortitude, plus 1 health per level up to 20. Lucky Dodger, plus 5% evasion, hard to kill, plus 10 health. Stand Fast, plus 5 armor, minus 20% hit chance, combat duration. Evasive Action, minus 50% less damage from grazing hits. Pincushion, plus 20% increased healing from injectors. Dust Head, plus 20% increased effects from narcotics. Glancing Shield value. Okay, that's missing a value. Nanosight Healing, plus 10% chance of regaining plus 20 health each turn. Broad Guard, minus 5% melee damage against. Layered Resilience, minus 5% range damage against. Staunch Surge, plus 50 health, minus 20% critical chance, combat duration. Headbanger, plus 20 health if equipped with a helmet. Colossus, plus 20 health if equipped with chest armor. Cautious Exposure, minus 50% critical damage against. Tactical Rally Call, plus 20 initiative for combat duration. Strength in Numbers, plus 1% damage for every team member. Favored Odds, minus 2% damage against for every team member. Accrued Force, plus 1% penetration for every team member. Nano Surge, plus 20 health restored for team per team kill. Force Multiplier, plus 5% damage if 45 plus penetration. Bulwark Bond, plus 10 health if 10 plus evasion. Bloodlust, plus 30 critical damage if 50 plus initiative. Roll the Dice, plus 10% evasion for combat duration. Clanker Wrecker, plus 20% damage versus robots. And Anthropoid Aggressor, plus 20% damage versus humans. Creature Crusher, plus 20% damage versus beasts. Nanoswarm, plus 30 health restored for team. Underdog, minus 20% damage against if outnumbered. Outgun, plus 20% damage if outnumbered. And Kill Competitor, plus 10% damage for each team kill. Okay. So that's an active ability, it looks like. Plus 5 armor, minus 5% damage. It says combat duration, which means we would have to probably use that. 5% evasion, hard to kill. Let's maybe go with hard to kill for 2 points, which is plus 10 health. I like Titan Challenger. Armor Shredder's cool. First strike plus 20 initiative. Plus 2 action points. Plus 1 damage increase per level up to 20. So that'd be a 5 damage increase scaling aggression. Sure, we'll get that. So you get 20 more critical damage at a cost of 10% damage again. So it's a trade-off there. It's a hazardous boost. First strike plus 20 initiative. We'll get that. And Lucky Dodger, 1 health per level up to 20. And we'll get Dog of War plus 2 action points. So very cool. Alright, so his damage now is 50 to 100. And if I quick save, we should be able to get into some combat here and survive maybe. Alright, let's see how this works. Preparing combat. Ah, there we go. Initiative. Where's initiative? Toxic attack he put on. I should have given him Titan Challenger though. Let's make his negative 2 action points. Minus 61. Bong bong, a robot doing good work. Ah. Toxic attack kicking in. Let's use a Gene Flux, which uses 3 action points. Minus 9. Come on, take him out. We're gonna die again. Oh, down to 9. Another Gene Flux. Oh, I should have just attacked, not used the Gene Flux. That's okay, we got him. Bong bong. Auto repairing damage. We only have 2 Gene Flux remaining. Gathering 98 modafinil, a wakefulness promoting agent used for enhancing multitasking and decision making under pressure. A resource tuber. 98 epibatanine, resource flora, a potent alkaloid triggering rapid aggression and heightened pain tolerance. Fluoroamphetamine, resource fungi, a potent stimulant that enhances focus and reflexes by accelerating neural activity. Cool. Alright, so now we can continue our exploration of the mining facility. Oh, another one. Why can't I zoom out? You step into another abandoned room, debris littering the floor from a rushed evacuation. In the far corner, you catch the low, rasping hiss of another skulk. Dang, skulks are everywhere. Ah, we don't have 10. Synthesize the high frequency sound burst to trigger skulk retreat behavior. That would have been a lot easier because we're going to have to... And I'm dead. Alright. I should have gotten some science points. For some reason, we can't zoom out. There we go. There's a skulk in there, of course. Dang, nothing in here. Let's try the other room. I generally like these long view type looks. Let's quick save over in here. Larceny. We should be able to maybe open some of these now. Too low, 4 out of 10. Oh, need help with anything? Oh, locate the regulator. The robot stirs from its hibernation cycle, its single optic flickering to life with a faint whir. After a brief delay, it finally moves. This unit acknowledges your query. As you can observe, prolonged periods of hibernation are necessary when not in combat mode. This is due to a deteriorated power regulation module. Let me guess. You want me to find you a new one? TB227 nods slightly. Correct. Acquiring and installing a functional module would significantly enhance this unit's energy efficiency and combat readiness. Significantly, huh? That's a word I like to hear. Affirmative. Please remain vigilant for the required component. Upon retrieval, immediate installation is advised. With that, TB227's optic dims as it enters hibernation once more, its servos falling still in a low power state. But if I click you, can I click you and control you? Why doesn't his larceny add to mine? I thought that was the idea. If we hit party, we have 10 computers, we have 10 larceny. So is there a way to... Maybe with a robot it's different. Oh, it's only good for combat. Oh, I've got to reload actually. Because we outfitted it for other stuff and it's only a combat robot. So let's go with aggression. We'll do this again. Give it good speed. Give it good coordination. Intelligence, not really too necessary. Oh, vision necessary. This is initiative and range damage. Hit chance, another point would cost 3. Speed, another point would cost 3. Action points and evasion. Vision determines initiative. And range damage. Bong bong. 7 vision. Alright, so we just want to put into weapons here. Let's go 10 carbines. 5 knives. We'll save 10 points for now. Perks, let's go. First strike plus 20 initiative. Plus 2 action points. Plus 1 damage per level. Well, let's see. I should go with Titan Challenger. Plus 30% damage versus opponents with 100% or 100 plus health. We could go Scaling Fortitude, or we could go Hard to Kill. Let's go Titan Challenger, plus 30 damage versus opponents with 100 plus health. Bong bong. Kills during ground combat, kills during ship combat. Science points available 3080, or use at the research terminal in your base. Nice. That's pretty cool, whatever that's going to entail. There is a base, which is what I was talking about in episode 1 about there being extra features to the game that I couldn't wait to check out. Alright, let's quick save that and head in now and get into some fricka-fracas here. This thing should work well now. Grazed. Perfect. Toxic attack might not work against it. Let's kneecap it. Grazed. Why is he running around like that? 39. Toxic works against us. Let's get a gene flux. Stunned. Nice. Grazed. 29, let's use another gene flux. So far, Titan, oh, nice hit, but we died anyway. Titan, Challenger not working that well in that battle, but of course every battle's going to be different. Let's give it a shot. Grazed. Alright, let's go with Cap. Graze. Minus 50, we're dead again. We got him one time, we can get him again. Oh, I got in his way. That's probably why he had to run around me. Let's try something different. Let's try quick trigger. Grazed. Ah! Hit me with a crit. Shall we try again? Charged blast used. Now it's using toxic attack. Apply fire effect. Try that. Minus 30. Dang, son. Hit us with another, what looked like a crit. You know what? Let me... Wait, is there another way for me to go here? No, not really. Cool map. No, this is the only way to go. Arseny too low. So we just got to get a little bit lucky here, I guess. Unless I'm doing something very wrong. Stunned it. That's nice. Let's set it on fire. 32% chance to hit. Not very good. Attack him. Let me back up a little. Let me come down here. Stunned again. Nice. Raise. We should have it this time. Come on. Why are you running away? Got it though. The fire got it. Whew. Let's gather the lower amounts this time. 82. Modafinil, epibetadine, and fluoroamphetamine. Nice. Now we're more set up. Let's see. Think back here. There's another one in that room. Should we try to take it down? Alright. Stun beam. Yikes. Starts me right next to it. Where's me robot? Down there. I'm about to die already. Just run. Why is he not? Let's kneecap it. I should have ran further. Come on, robot. Stunned it. Nice. Crazed. I should run behind the robot. Protect me, robot. Stunned it again. Can't get a decent shot on it. Just grazing it. Oh, don't want him to kill. No, I should do another one. Yeah, I should have used other ones. Oh, almost got it. It does have toxic attack. That. Oh, there's it. There we go. Took that one out. Bonk, bonk. Health goes back up to full. Nice. Mine doesn't, though. Datapad in here. This planet Maku is a special kind of hell. You'd think with all our tech we'd make any rock livable, but no, Maku's gotta be the exception. No oxygen, how about the dust? It's everywhere. And to top it all, been hearing things. Whispers that the suits are gonna cut and run. Leave us all here to rot with this machinery. Typical Star Frontier. This was just an optional room anyway. Quick save though. And might want to use a gene flux, but let's just keep it moving for now. Play it by ear. Huh. As you draw closer to the door, its panel flashes a warning of a malfunction, signaling that specialized parts are needed for a proper repair. We'll check that in a second, but we didn't get the new quest. We didn't get the quest from him. In this new save. We'll repair that door in a bit. Yeah, larceny is too low. Oh. Go back down here. Okay. So it looks like this door right here is where we have to go. Repair the door with parts. The door slides open. Datapad. Well, isn't this a kick in the teeth? It's Coffee here, the guy who used to have the Midas touch. I was the luckiest son of a gun in any star system. Always drew the right card, always found the right word, always charmed the station hookers. But it looks like my fortune has finally run out. Came to Mother Truck and Maku thinking I'd strike it rich when I heard Star Frontier was pulling out. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Sneak through the vents and crack open this thing from the outside in. But wouldn't you know it, my rigging gives way and now I'm stuck in this maintenance room. Door is locked or jammed or something. I can't shout anymore. I can't scream. I can't curse the frickin' gods. Why me? I used to win bets I didn't even know I had taken, and now here I am, writing my swan song on this old datapad. If you're reading this, feel free to laugh at the irony. Gambling prodigy turned thief Coffee, done in by a broken rope and a toolkit I can't reach. Whoever finds this, win a few hands in my memory, and always remember, luck's a metal sphere for nothing important, junk, lava lamp, and 135 credits. And we've got datapad. Okay, I know the rumors are flying around, and yes, they're true. I got a bit creative with the cleaning bot's vacuum attachment. I mean, who hasn't thought about it, right? It was just sitting there practically begging to be used for something more exciting than sucking up dust. Oh my gosh. So I gave it a whirl, and to anyone finding this datapad, I'm not hiding it because that's the kind of freaking guy I am. Candid and honest. And before you judge, remember we're stuck on Maku. Brood on that, will ya? Bunch of sweaty miners and Star Frontier execs, all of us fanning our frickin' balls because this rock doesn't have anything on it worth mining. Oh, and if you're the incentive sort thinking of giving the cleaning bot a try, just be warned, its vacuum module is more powerful than it looks. My gosh, energy conduit for a power generator. That's hilarious though. There we go. Start up the power gens outside. Let me try to get a handle on this. Whoops. Let's quick save that. Go start up the power gens. Which were over here, I think. Over here. You interface with the terminal overseeing the two power generators. The display bleakly confirms that the terminals are inoperative, lacking an energy conduit for regulation and control. Insert energy conduit into the designated slot. You carefully align and insert the energy conduit into its designated slot. Moments later, the interface surrounding the conduit illuminates, signaling a successful connection has been established. Activate the generators. The moment you activate them, the massive twin generators begin to vibrate, their deep, resonant hum filling the air as they awaken from dormancy. Power starts coursing through their systems, a palpable force that seems to ripple through the ground beneath your feet. TX-930's voice crackles to life in your helmet again. Excellent work. The mining facility is now powered, but brace yourself, the real work begins with cleaning and repairing the extensive damage. Alright, let's roll up our sleeves and get to work. Just then a different voice, also robotic, breaks through your comms. Well, howdy there, folks. Name's I-920B, but most folks just call me Custy, short for custodian, get it? A chuckle follows, oddly warm for a robot. Saw the lights flicker back on and figured someone finally kicked the breaker. Looks like it's time for old Custy to fire up and start scrubbing. The place has been collecting grime for months. Custy, huh? You say you can clean and repair the facility? Sure as the stars shine, friend. Custy it is, and yep, cleaning and fixing up places is what I'm made for. This old frame's got more tricks than a fox has tails. Just point me in the direction of the mess or the mend and consider it done. How about you come on inside and we have ourselves a proper introduction? TX-930's voice cuts through the comms, edged with disdain but laced with measured logic. That particular model was, regrettably, programmed to emulate a rustic dialect. Still, it appears we've inherited him by chance. As irritating as his cadence may be, it would be unwise to dismiss him outright. I'm so sick of gushing everyone. Let's go. The comms fall silent once again. Meet the maintenance robot. Level up to 2. Skill and perk points available. Nice. Locate the regulator. Meet the maintenance robot inside the facility. I'm thinking... Wait a minute, why is... Although persuasion is 9. Let's take that to 10. We only have 5 points. And larceny, we need 6 points. Oh, dear. Well, let's take persuasion to 10, engineering to 10, and larceny to 7. No attribute points, but perk points. We have the same stuff. We could use some mitigation. We have 2 perk points. Scaling fortitude. Health per level. Lucky Dodger. Hard to kill. Let's go with Lucky Dodger. 5% extra evasion. Bong bong. Very nice. And our homie TB227 has 10 points left here, but I'm not sure what to put it in yet. Are we missing something? Puzzle cube. Robot parts. Detention keyboard card. And a bunch of junk and data pads. No, nothing that can be equipped. And then our resources. Okay. Unknown tool. What about this stuff? Toxic gas. Shiv, okay. Overclock. Cannot be equipped. Cannot be used by robot. Oh, persuasion 10. Biology 10. Computers 10. I'll have to remember that. That it raises those in case the need arises that we want to use that. Yeah, the Annihilator is his best bet. Alright. Quick save and continue. See how long we've been playing. 39 minutes, so we're going to wrap it up here before entering the facility. I want to thank you guys for joining me. Hope you enjoyed. I would say that we're definitely going to play more. Still very interested in seeing where this goes from here. Getting the base back up and running, meeting Custy and such, but here's the base store. We'll head in there next time, so I hope you'll join me for that, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. Also, if you want to be a huge help, just a quick reminder, you can become a member. Info and links are in the description for that, and feel free to come back next time, guys, as we'll head into the facility, clean it up, and see what's what. So we're going to get our home base, it seems, next time. Super cool, can't wait. And this is day 1 here. I put all 3 of these episodes up on the same day. No, this would be day 2, with another episode to come after this one on day 2. But the game comes out in a few weeks, I believe. So stay tuned for that. The demo drops May 25th, I think, as I stated in my first video in the description for that. Check that to find the Steam page as well. And yeah, we'll continue. Did I just save? Yeah, I just saved. Okay. So until next time, guys, be well, live well, stay well. Much love, peace, and joy. Don't go anywhere. Just starting to get juicy. Well, it's been juicy, but getting even better. Ciao for now, guys. Peace.